Today is a very special day. It is Father's Day, a time when we stop and think about our dads. Fathers are important people. They teach us how to ride a bicycle, even if we wobble and fall down a few times. They tell us silly jokes that make us giggle until our stomachs hurt. They are the ones who might fix a broken toy with a little bit of glue and a lot of patience. This day is a chance for us to say a big thank you for all the things, big and small, that they do for us every single day. It is a day filled with sunshine, even if it is raining outside, because it is all about celebrating them. Why do we have a whole day just for fathers? Because they deserve it. Think about all the times your dad has been there for you. Maybe he read you a bedtime story with all the funny voices for the characters, making the big bad wolf sound gruff and the little pig sound squeaky. Perhaps he helped you with your homework when the numbers seemed all jumbled up and confusing. Dads have a special way of making things feel safe and right. Having a day set aside just for them is our way of showing that we notice all their hard work and love, and we are so very grateful for it all. Celebrating Father's Day doesn't have to be about fancy presents wrapped in shiny paper. It is about the feeling in your heart. It is the feeling you get when you make your dad a card with your own drawings, even if the stick figures look a little wobbly. It is the proud smile on his face when you give it to him. This day is a warm hug, a shared laugh, and a quiet moment sitting together. It is a reminder that families are built on love, and fathers are a big, strong, wonderful part of that love. So today, let's make sure our dads feel like the kings of the whole wide world. The world can be a busy, noisy place. We are always running to school or to play, and dads are often busy with work. But on Father's Day, everything seems to slow down just a little bit. It is a chance to pause and really look at our fathers. We can see the kindness in their eyes and the warmth in their smiles. It's a day for making new memories, like sharing a big breakfast of pancakes that you helped to stir. It is a day to remember that our dads are our heroes, not because they wear capes, but because they show up every day with love in their hearts, ready to make our world a better place. Have you ever noticed how music can be like a time machine? A special song can come on the radio, and suddenly you are not in the car anymore. You are back in a happy memory, maybe dancing in the living room with your dad, his big hands holding your small ones as you twirl around. Music has a kind of magic. It can take a simple moment and wrap it up in a beautiful sound so you can keep it forever. On Father's Day, playing some of your dad's favorite songs can be a wonderful way to fill the house with joy and bring all those good times rushing back to you. Think about the songs your dad loves. Maybe he likes old rock and roll songs and taps his fingers on the steering wheel when they play. Or perhaps he enjoys quiet, gentle music that he listens to on a Sunday morning while reading the newspaper. The songs we share with our fathers become the soundtrack to our childhood. Listening to that music together is like sharing a secret language. You do not even need to talk. The melody says everything for you. It says, "I remember this, and this is our special song, and I am so happy to be here with you right now." A Father's Day playlist can be a wonderful gift. You can gather all the songs that remind you of him. Include the tune he always hums when he is fixing something in the garage, or the song that was playing during a family road trip when everyone sang along, even if you were all a little out of tune. Each song is like a little story about a time you shared. When he listens to it, he will not just hear the music. He will hear the laughter, feel the sunshine of that day, and remember the feeling of being with the people he loves the most. It is a gift made of pure happiness. Even quiet music can make a moment feel more special. Imagine sitting with your dad on the porch as the sun goes down, with soft instrumental music playing in the background. You might not be saying much at all. You might just be watching the fireflies start to blink on and off in the twilight. The music fills the quiet spaces, making the peaceful moment feel even more precious and calm. It turns a simple evening into a memory you will hold on to for years and years. A perfect little pocket of peace that you shared with your dad on his special day. Sometimes we think that special memories have to be from big adventures, like a trip to an amusement park or a fancy vacation. But often, the most wonderful memories are made in the small, everyday moments. Think about a simple walk in the park with your dad. You might be walking hand in hand, pointing out funny-shaped clouds or watching a squirrel scamper up a tree. Your dad might tell you a story from when he was a little boy. It is not a grand adventure, but it is a moment filled with connection and love, a quiet time that feels safe and happy. These are the moments that stick with us. Remember the laughter around the dinner table? Maybe your dad told one of his famous dad jokes, the kind that is so silly you cannot help but groan and then laugh. The food might have been simple, just spaghetti or tacos, but the feeling in the room was warm and full of joy. Those everyday dinners are where we share our days and our stories. It is where a family comes together. A shared laugh with your dad is a powerful thing. It is a little burst of happiness that shows how much you enjoy being together, making ordinary evenings feel extraordinary. Even doing chores can become a sweet memory. Perhaps you helped your dad wash the car, but you mostly just ended up spraying each other with the hose, laughing as the water sprayed everywhere. Or maybe you helped him in the garden, your small hands patting the soil around a new plant while he showed you how to care for it. These are not exciting events, but they are times of learning and sharing. They are moments when your dad is teaching you something, not with big lessons, but with quiet actions and patience. These are the building blocks of a strong and loving relationship. The best parts of life are often the simple things. It is the comfort of knowing your dad is in the next room, the sound of his footsteps, or the way he smiles when you walk into the room. These are the quiet reassurances of his love. On Father's Day, we can celebrate these little moments. We can remember the time he taught you to whistle or the way he always saves you the last cookie. It is the collection of all these small, gentle acts of kindness that shows us the true depth of a father's love. They are not flashy, but they are real and they are everything. On Father's Day, we might wonder what the perfect gift is. Should it be a new tie, a fancy gadget, a coffee mug that says "World's Best Dad"? Those things are nice, of course, but the best gifts you can give your father do not come from a store and cannot be wrapped in a box. The most precious gift you can give him is your time and your love. The thing that will make his heart feel the fullest is a simple, heartfelt "I love you, Dad." That is a gift that shines brighter than anything you could ever buy, and it is something he will treasure forever. Memories are another gift that lasts a lifetime. You can give your dad the gift of a new, happy memory today. You could suggest playing his favorite board game, or you could ask him to tell you stories about when he was your age. You could create something together, like baking a cake or building a birdhouse. The activity itself is not as important as the fact that you are doing it together. You are purposefully creating a moment of connection. Years from now, he will remember the fun you had, and that memory will be a source of joy for him. So today, on this beautiful Father's Day, let's focus on what truly matters. Put down the phones and turn off the television for a little while. Look at your dad and really see him. Listen to him and really hear him. Give him a big, long hug and let him know how much he means to you. Share a story, sing a song, or just sit together in comfortable silence. These are the things that build a legacy of love. These moments